Welcome to today's semifinal matchup between the first seed 49ers and the fourth seed Bengals. Starting on defense today is David Razga, followed by the best QB in the league, Landon Pernez. Lining up behind Landon is the number one running back, David Goodell, and the shifty and elusive Derek Razga. Next is your star wide receiver and deep threat, Jack Lynch. And hands down the best rusher in the league, Jackson Berman. Lining up at the wide receiver slot is Matthew Mullen. Followed by the backup running back, Jamison Holbrook. Working both sides of the field is A.J. Shklarski. And snapping the ball to Pernez is Cohen O'Neal. Rounding off the roster is a dual threat, Levi Moore. Now let's head down to the field where I'm joined by Tom Brady as the Niners win the coin toss and elect to start on offense.
Thank you, Stephen. And the Niners go with Pernez, Derek Razga, Goodell, Lynch, and Moore to start off this drive. And after a short run by Goodell and a sack on second down, Moore sneaks behind the defense and Pernez throws right to him for the Niners' first touchdown of the game and a 6-0 lead.
Niners extend their lead to 8-0 after a 2-point conversion pass from Pernez to Lynch.
On defense, the Niners selected to start this drive with Lynch, David Goodell, Jackson Berman, and the Razga twins, David and Derek.
And what a lineup this is, Tom. You put those 5 boys out on that field, and you're going to have a hard time scoring against them.
Bengals are able to run on the outside for a nice gain of 10 yards, but after a couple sacks by Berman on first and third down and a flag pull by Goodell, the Bengals turn the ball over and put it in the hands of Pernez again.
Pernez wastes no time as he throws it deep to Goodell for another touchdown, and after a missed extra point on a pass from Pernez to Shklarski, the Niners are up 14-0.
The Niners have another nice defensive drive led by another sack by Berman and a great flag pulled by Goodell, but staring at a 4th down and long, the Bengals are able to launch a deep pass that ends up in the hands of the receiver, who picks up a first down and spots the ball at the 13-yard line. After
a false start and a couple of incompletions, the Bengals turn over the ball on downs and are forced to go on defense again.
Niners look to get Lynch warmed up by throwing a couple short slant routes and letting him pick up yards with his feet. And it's clear to anyone watching what a huge role Lynch plays on this team.
Don't look now, Tom, but the Niners are starting to run away with this game after another laser-accurate throw by Pernez to find Mullins on the end zone for a 20-0 Niners lead.
Bengals can't seem to find their rhythm against this defense, with Berman disrupting the quarterback, forcing rush throws, the rest of the defense shutting down any open lanes. The Bengals wide receivers just can't get open fast enough to give their quarterback any chance at a decent throw.
'49ers go back on offense after a quick timeout by Coach Pernez and enough time for one last play before halftime.
Pernez finds a wide open Lynch for a short throw, who then weaves through traffic and puts up another 6 points on the board. And after a 2-point conversion throw from Pernez to Moore, the 49ers lead the Bengals 28-0 at halftime.
And just a reminder, there is still time to sign up for the Apex Predator Flag Football Camp, hosted by Coach Pernez and company on Friday, July 18th. Registration closes June 18th and spots are limited, so don't miss out.
Coming out of the halftime, the Niners defense didn't skip a beat. With 3 sacks by Berman on this drive and a broken up pass by Derek Razga, it looks like the Niners deny the Bengals again and force another turnover on downs.
What a game on defense Jackson Berman and the Razga twins, David and Derek, are having today. Berman on pace for his career-high sacks in this game, and the shutdown coverage by David and Derek in the backfield. You got to be frustrated if you're the Bengals coaching staff.
A nice catch and run by O'Neal, followed by a short throw and great run by Shiklarski, brings a fresh set of downs and spots the ball at the 13-yard line. Quick toss to Mullen for 3 yards and an incompletion to O'Neal, forces a 3rd and goal and puts the Niners in a must-score situation.
Just like that, Pernez finds Moore lurking in the end zone, and the Niners go up 34-0 after a missed extra point from Pernez to Shiklarski.
With the game out of reach, Coach Goodell elected to move Berman from rusher to safety, and that allowed the Bengals to gain some yards on a nice deep throw. But after a broken up play, the Bengals take another deep shot just to be picked off by Berman.
With the Niners on offense again, Pernez hands the ball off to Goodell, who runs 40 yards untouched to increase the lead to 40-0. And with that, the referee called game midway in the second half as the 49ers easily handled the Bengals for a chance to play the Browns in the finals.
After a 5-minute break, we get right into the championship game between the Niners and the Browns.
The Niners are using their short game with a couple of passes to Lynch and a pass to Goodell to pick up the first down and spot the ball at the 16-yard line. And after taking a sack, Pernez throws deep to Lynch, who powers through traffic to open up the scoring.
After a missed extra point throw from Pernez to Lynch, the Niners lead the Browns 6-0.
Coach Pernez mentioned earlier how important it was for them to score on the first drive. Remember, this is the rematch from Week 4 where the Niners beat the Browns 27-8 in what was a much closer game than the score would suggest.
With a couple short plays to pick up 10 yards and a flag pull by David Raska on 3rd down, followed by a sack on 4th down by Berman. The Browns failed to convert on their first offensive drive and turned the ball over to the Niners.
Another short pass to Lynch for a gain of 10 yards, followed by a run by Lynch to pick up the first down, sets up the Niners at the 20-yard line.
Looks like the Browns are leaving the short pass wide open tonight, and Pernez has taken full advantage of it as he feeds David Raska for a nice 10-yard gain. With 2nd and goal, Pernez rolls right and fires deep to Mullen for another 49er touchdown. And get this, they run the same exact play and convert again on a 2-point attempt to make it 14-0 49er lead.
And Tom, the Browns have to start identifying these mismatches quick before this game gets out of reach for them.
Talk about a mismatch. 2 consecutive sacks by Berman to bring his total up to 4 in this game. And the Niners are back with the ball, ready to do more damage on offense.
Take a look at the speed at which the Niners play. David Raska snaps the ball to Pernez, and within a couple seconds, he's downfield past the defense, catching a laser from Pernez. With so many weapons on the roster, this team is so hard to defend.
After another short completion to Goodell, Pernez sees a mismatch downfield and finds David Raska in the end zone for a head tap touchdown and a 20-0 49er lead.
Make it 22-0 after a 2-point completion from Pernez to Goodell, and with under 5 minutes left in the game, get the Gatorade ready. This game is in the books.
This should be the Browns' last drive of the day, as the Niners are minutes away from being crowned Madden Division Champions. But looking at this defense play, you'd never know it, as Berman gets another sack to mentally break down the Browns quarterback and cap off an impressive day on defense.
Niners will get a chance to score one more time as Pernez feeds Moore, who takes it inside the 10 yards. Pernez throws again on the next play, this time to Lynch, who puts another 6 points on the board for a final score of 28-0 in favor of your 2025 Madden Division Champions 49ers.
Complete team effort today and throughout the season is the reason the Niners are lifting up their championship rings today.
We want to thank you for tuning in today and supporting your 49ers all season. Be sure to follow the Apex Predator social media for future games and tournaments. We will see you next season when the Apex Predators, playing as the Dolphins out of Macomb, Michigan, look to repeat.